Hey, what's going on? It's Thomas Galdenzi with Combat Sports Coverage. And on this edition, I'll be interviewing undefeated professional heavyweight mixed martial artist Sebastian Storm over his upcoming fight live this Friday night in Houston, Texas from Fury Fighting Championship. So Sebastian, tell me, how are you feeling heading into this huge fight Friday night?
And I'm feeling pretty good, brother. I am going to go out there. I'm going to show my skills off. There's a tremendous amount of tools that I possess and a great skill set that I possess that I haven't even been able to show in my last three fights. And I've been working on with Crew Bob and Leroy Vasquez, so I'm excited.
And tell me, it does seem like you've been jumping around a little bit for this training camp. Is that something new for you, or is that kind of something you've been doing? You're not just training out a paradigm.
Yeah, so my fight against, what was the guy's name? I forgot what his name was, but my first pro fight, I was introduced to Bob, reintroduced by my big brother Cal Diaz, brought me there, and Crew Bob, part of my training camp, Crew Bob was kicks and so gracious, just sort of taking me under his wing, and training camp, he sort of invited me to train up there, and actually this training invited me to train the whole training camp there. So I've been hopping back and forth their paradigm, working on jiu-jitsu and at Maine, working everything from wrestling, striking, Muay Thai, and kickboxing.
Oh, wow, yeah, so you're definitely getting it all in there at all aspects of the training camp. So, Sebastian, tell me, how do you see this fight playing out with your opponent? Do you see yourself pulling off another one of your spectacular knockouts?
Absolutely, man. That's what I do. I wouldn't be Sebastian the Thunderstorm if I didn't, I think that people take it for granted that heavyweights are going to go out there, stand in front of each other, and slug, and they also take it for granted that all of our fights are going to end up with finishes. So I just want to take it a step further and be the spectacular me that I am. That's why you see a lot of spinning shit. That's why you see head kicks and dynamic striking. So definitely, I'm going to finish this guy in the first round. He's been talking a lot of shit. He's been talking a lot of shit. I really don't like this guy. There's a lot of bad blood there. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and separate him from his consciousness. And after he wakes up, I'm going to hug and kiss him and invite him to my gym.
Oh, wow, man, that's getting me excited. Now I didn't know there was a little bit of beef going on with this, which is awesome, because I know you're a real cool guy, real respectable guy. So I know it's kind of hard to get under your skin, so that's pretty interesting to hear. And I know you're a powerful guy, and that's something I actually like about you as a heavyweight. A lot of heavyweights just rely on big punches, but you do kick, you do spin. You also really calm out there when you're fighting. What is something that makes you bring all those awesome tools that you bring as a heavyweight, which is a little different than most heavyweights?
Well, I think a lot of it, if I'm being completely honest, my first amateur fight, you can go and see it on YouTube. That's probably one of my only fights that's up. It was horrible. It looked I didn't pace myself. I blew myself out in the middle of the first round, and then the rest of the fight was pretty downhill from there. I won, but I actually working with Leroy Vasquez, he helped me, with training regimens. He helped me with sprints. I think I was just running, jogging, but he said, actually you need a sprint, do sprints, because that's how the fight is. It's like a sprint and then a stop, a sprint and then a stop. And also, just to be completely honest, one of the closest friends that I have in this world, my big brother Cal Diaz, I saw one of his fights that he had maybe 2 fights ago, and I just saw how calm he was out there. And I was like, damn, this dude, this is what I should be doing. He was only throwing 2 or 3 punches at a time, backing up, posting, and I was like, damn, that's what I want to do. So it really inspired my fight style.
That's awesome. And then tell me, going into this fight Friday, this is going to be your third professional fight as a mixed martial artist. You're undefeated as a pro. You're also undefeated as an amateur kickboxer and as an amateur MMA fighter. How does that undefeatedness help you head into this fight Friday?
It doesn't mean anything to me. I don't play into it. I don't think about it too much. I just use it whenever I'm trying to get sponsors. By the way, if you guys are looking to sponsor a great fighter, I'm a good guy. I'm a professional. I speak 4 languages, and I help out my community. Sponsor me. Give me your money so I can make you look good. Anyways, shameless plug there. I just put that on like my sponsorship ads and things like that, but I don't really care about the undefeated. It doesn't really matter to me. I just go out there and have fun, and that's what I'm going to do Friday. I'm just going to go out there and have fun. I'm going to try to hit and not get hit. So yeah, but I mean, it's cool. Like I'm ranked 8th. I'm ranked 8th in the state. I mean, but I'm really the best. I mean, rankings don't mean anything. I mean, I'm undefeated. I'm the greatest of all time in my head, and that's all that matters.
And that's actually a question I wanted to ask you about that. You are currently ranked number 8 in the state of Texas as a heavyweight professional MMA fighter, which I think is pretty awesome. And after you get this win Friday, what do you think is going to jump you up? How high do you think you'll jump up in the rankings?
Who knows? I mean, it could maybe jump me up 2 or 3. Maybe 2 or 3. You have some really good guys up there, some really heavy hitters. I think you have, what is it, Bubba McDaniels? I think he's up there, and Big E. I forgot what his name is. I just know he goes by Big E. My boy Ike Villanueva. That's my man. We train together. You have Jeremy Hardy. He's a really good fighter. You have a lot of good guys. Up there. So I mean, honestly, rankings don't really mean anything to me. Again, I mean, it's just something that I throw out there. But it doesn't mean anything to me. I'll fight anyone they put in front of me. Honestly, so.
And how soon do you think it will be until we see you on like one of the biggest stage like UFC or Bellator? Because you are getting these first round, second round, all finishes, and you have a great personality. And someone like you, especially being a heavyweight, usually they can rise to like the highest level quicker than most people. Do you think that might be in your future?
Yeah, man. Thank you so much, man. I actually was just talking to Crew Bob about that. Crew Bob, that dude, he's so smart, and I trust him. I trust him with my career more than I trust myself. And he wants to make sure that I pace myself, that I'm taking really smart fights, and that I'm really testing myself. So I'm thinking maybe 1 or 2 big wins. I could be getting a call up. Who knows? After I knock this guy out, I may get a call up. Dana, if you're out there, by the way, whoever's watching this video, share this to Dana and Mick Maynard. Dana, if you're watching this, sign me. Like, I'm the man. Like, I'm the man. Like, watch this fight. Watch this amazing shit that I do on Friday night. Like, no heavyweight is fighting like me. No one's, like, as nimble as me. No one talks as much shit and backs it up as me. Like, Dana, sign me. Come on.
I definitely agree on that. They definitely need to sign you, especially after you get another spectacular finish. Everyone needs to be watching you because you are must-see TV inside the ring and outside of the ring. And so do you have any, last words, maybe to any sponsors or training partners or anyone like that?
Oh, yeah, man. I definitely want to thank my sponsors. They really helped me get through my training camp. They came through big this time. I want to thank Mike the Truth, MikeTheTruth.com. If you want to buy any tickets to this fight or any future fights, go to MikeTheTruth.com. That's my boy Mike Jackson, my big bro. He's actually helping me out a lot through this training camp. I want to thank Clear Lake Specialties. They are a great sponsor. I also want to thank Mojo Boards. You should check out Mojo Boards. They're pretty cool. I have Texas Fuel Solutions, LLC, and Tomball Auto Glass. So they've been really helpful. And guys, if there are any other sponsors, any companies that want to sponsor me, please do. I mean, I would love to represent your brand.
Yeah, definitely reach out to Sebastian now, because before he becomes a UFC star, those sponsorship prices might definitely go up, So make sure to reach out to him. He's a great guy to endorse your brand. And then I also got to get your picks for the Saturday after your fight. There'll be a UFC card, and we're going to see Kevin Lee take on Charles Oliveira in the main event. I want to get your pick for that UFC main event fight.
Oh, man, that's a really good one. Charles Oliveira, he's so dangerous, man. That guy is a jiu-jitsu wizard. However, Kevin Lee, he's no scrub on the ground. He was, if I'm not mistaken, he was submitted by Ferguson, right?
Think so.
He was submitted by Ferguson, so that surprised me, because he was actually winning that fight. So, I mean, if he can really keep it, but his last fight, that head kick was nice. So if he can keep it standing up, he can control the fight. If his wrestling can sort of neutralize Oliveira's jiu-jitsu, then I think that he has a good chance. Yeah, I like Kevin Lee for that.
Kevin Lee, I agree with you on that one. I think I would also go with Kevin Lee. It's going to be a great fight, but everyone needs to be making sure to tune into your fight this Friday night for Fury Fighting Championship. And where can everyone follow you at?
Hey, you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at s.storm. That's SDOTSTORM. Follow me if you want to see a bunch of funny shit, a bunch of useless stuff that I post all the time. Yeah, Derek Lewis is my big bro, so I'm inspired by him to post a bunch of useless funny shit. So follow Derek Lewis too.
Awesome. Everyone make sure to tune in and check out this amazing fight Friday night.
Yo, it's going to be awesome. Like I said, this guy's been talking so much noise. I'm normally a nice guy and I don't talk shit, but this guy, he deserves his ass whooping that's coming to him. So thank you guys. And Mama, I'm sorry that I've been cussing. I'm going to church on Sunday.
I did. And please hit that like and subscribe button below and make sure to follow us on all your social media accounts. Well, until next time, my friends.